Alright, basketball fans, the future of LeBron James, one of the greatest players to ever step on an NBA court, is once again a major talking point as his career nears its end. While many assume he will finish his legendary run with the Los Angeles Lakers, the team he won a championship with in 2020, a new report suggests that the possibility of him concluding his career elsewhere is not being ruled out, particularly as he weighs his options in the pursuit of another NBA championship. Following the Los Angeles Lakers' elimination from the playoffs by the Minnesota Timberwolves this week, the team has officially entered its offseason, and a major question hanging over the franchise, as it does every year at this time, is the future of LeBron James. Will he return to the Lakers for another season? And if he feels he still has multiple seasons left in him, could another team potentially acquire his services? According to a report from The Athletic, that latter possibility, LeBron James potentially finishing his career with a franchise other than the Lakers, is reportedly on the table. The Athletic broke down a number of issues facing the Lakers this offseason, and James's future was a central point of discussion. When The Athletic posed the question of whether James might consider finishing his career elsewhere in pursuit of a fifth NBA championship reign, sources close to James and team sources reportedly would not rule that possibility out. The report notes that this potential scenario was being discussed even before the Lakers' revealing elimination game, suggesting it's a possibility that has been considered for some time. The primary motivation cited in the Athletic's report for James potentially leaving the Lakers is his desire to chase a fifth NBA championship. At 40 years old, James is widely seen as wanting to put himself in the best possible situation to add another title to his resume before he retires, potentially looking for a roster that he feels is closer to championship contention than the Lakers might be in the immediate future. The significance of LeBron James's free agency decisions cannot be overstated. Throughout his career, his moves in free agency have tended to dominate NBA offseasons and have resulted in seismic shifts within the league. His initial decision to join the Miami Heat with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh drastically altered how teams were built, ushering in an era of player empowerment. His emotional return to the Cleveland Cavaliers and his later decision to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers also stand out as major moments, not just in his career, but in the history of the NBA, putting those franchises back on the map and leading to championships. Despite being 40, if James were to hit free agency and decide to leave the Lakers, it would undoubtedly be the biggest story in the NBA offseason. James has an immediate decision to make regarding his contract with the Lakers. He holds a one-year player option for the 2025-26 NBA season, worth $52.2 million. He has until June 29, according to Spotrac, to make that decision. His easiest option is to exercise that option and return to the Lakers for the upcoming season, after which he would become a free agent again in 2026 and could decide whether to continue playing or retire, and if so, where. However, The Athletic's report suggesting he's considering other teams does change the calculus, compared to his pattern in recent years, where he has often opted out but with the clear intention of re-signing with the Lakers on another short-term deal. It's important to note that The Athletic's report comes with a lot of qualifiers and variables. The first and most significant qualifier is whether James actually wants to continue his NBA career beyond the 2025-26 season. He wasn't ready to discuss his plans immediately after the Lakers' elimination. Assuming he does want to keep playing and is still producing at a high level, and last season showed he presumably still has plenty left in the tank, he will be in control of when and where he finishes his career. Another significant caveat is the situation involving his son, Bronny James. Bronny is under contract with the Los Angeles Lakers for at least 2 more seasons. How much does the opportunity, or the desire, to potentially play alongside his son factor into LeBron's decision about where to play his final seasons? This personal element could be a major factor outweighing the pursuit of a fifth championship ring on another team. Ultimately, the report indicates that while the possibility of LeBron James finishing his career away from the Lakers to chase another ring is reportedly not being ruled out by sources close to him and the team, there are simply too many variables involved at this point to know exactly what will happen. The only certainty, as the article puts it, is that James's career is going to end soon. In conclusion, A new report from The Athletic suggests that sources close to LeBron James and the Lakers are not ruling out the possibility of him finishing his NBA career with a team other than the Lakers, driven by the potential desire to chase a fifth NBA championship, especially after the Lakers' recent playoff elimination. While his upcoming $52.2 million player option decision by June 29 is the immediate focus, and many variables like his desire to continue playing and his son Bronny's situation are at play, the report adds a fascinating and potentially significant possibility to how one of the game's greatest players might choose to conclude his storied career. Alright, a significant claim has emerged regarding the future of Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James, adding another layer of intrigue to his upcoming offseason decisions following the team's first-round playoff exit. According to a report from The Athletic, which cited both league sources close to James and team sources, the possibility of LeBron James finishing his NBA career with a franchise other than the Lakers, specifically to pursue a fifth NBA championship, is reportedly not being ruled out. This report comes just days after the Lakers were eliminated by the Minnesota Timberwolves and adds to the ongoing questions about James's future. James himself stated immediately after the loss that he was undecided on his playing future, though he clarified that his uncertainty was about continuing to play at all, not about playing elsewhere. The Athletic's report explores a potential timeline or scenario. While James's most straightforward option this summer is to exercise his $52.2 million player option by the June 29 deadline to return to the Lakers for next season. If he does that, plays the 2025-26 season in Los Angeles, and then feels the Lakers organization at that point doesn't offer a realistic chance at a championship, that could reportedly lead to him leaving in the summer of 2026 to finish his career with another contender. The magnitude of this possibility is immense. James's free agency decisions throughout his career, from the decision to his return to Cleveland and joining the Lakers, have consistently caused, quote, seismic shifts in the NBA and generated enormous media attention. The report also mentions important qualifiers and variables. The primary question is still whether James, who recently turned 40 years old, even wants to continue playing beyond this season at all. Also, the factor of his son, Bronny James, being under contract with the Lakers for at least 2 more seasons is highlighted as a significant variable in the equation. The article concludes that while many variables exist, if James continues to produce at a high level, he will likely maintain control over when and where his legendary career ends. In summary, a report from The Athletic suggests the possibility of LeBron James leaving the Los Angeles Lakers in the future to chase a fifth NBA championship elsewhere is reportedly not being ruled out by sources close to him and the team. This adds a major layer of speculation to his upcoming player option decision by the June 29 deadline and highlights the complex factors at play as he considers the final years of his storied career.